Dennis Rodman always gave me something to talk about on and off the court. He was a defensive anchor in both the Detroit Pistons of the 80s and the Chicago Bulls of the 90s during their championship runs. He acted differently to what was expected of him and NBA players in general, while being one of the greatest to ever play the game at the same time. Despite being undersized, Rodman was an incredible defender and rebounder. He would do anything to get a board. His tenacity on the floor was unmatched by anyone, which made him quite a valuable asset to teams and led him to a stint with the Kobe and Shaq Lakers in the 1999 season. Dennis Rodman was a key player for the 90s Bulls. At the height of his powers, he was amongst the best bigs in basketball, with a certain level of strength and energy that was absolutely unmatched by anyone, especially on the defensive end of the ball. His play is still remembered and cherished by fans today, but that's not to say that everyone appreciated it at that time. In fact, according to the two-time All-Star himself, his mastery of defense made him a lot of enemies around the NBA, including Hall of Famer Lakers big man Shaquille O'Neal. Rodman explained why both Shaq and Kobe did not want him on the Lakers at all. Rodman believes both Kobe and Shaq were jealous of how fans were excited to see Dennis Rodman back on the court since he had been away for 6 months from the NBA. How the Lakers catered so much to Rodman since he was playing for the Lakers and the games he played, fans were there to see Rodman and not Shaq, who was in his prime, and a young Kobe Bryant. How the parties or anything the Lakers did also made both the young superstars jealous and the special hotel treatment Dennis Rodman got from the team. As Rodman said in an interview, they couldn't stand me on that damn team, to be honest with you. What Rodman says may have some truth to it since Kobe and Shaq had not won a championship yet. At that point, while Rodman was already a 5-time NBA champion and played with the greatest player of all time in Michael Jordan. The jealousy aspect may have been something Rodman blew out of proportion, but it can safely be said that Rodman was a player that caught the attention of fans with his hair, willingness to put his body on the line, and his off-court controversy. Rodman's solitary season with the LA Lakers in the 1998-1999 season did not end well. The defensive star started just 11 games during his stint before being released by the franchise in the offseason. The Lakers did not have many regrets releasing Dennis Rodman, as they would go on to become NBA champions for the next 3 seasons with a three-peat with both Shaq and Kobe as their star players.